prison. We had to redo this shit. I got a call from the boss, but we in the house again. Said the pack of men, ladies and gentlemen, from the left, right. We back again. We gotta redo that fucking Hurricane Hood news. Who reviews, nigga? In the house again. Hey, we going back again, back and we going back again, back and we going back again. For the very first time. Don't worry if I write checks, I write rhymes. Da, da, da. We take it back to the HHN special report. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content. Bitch! So we in this bitch. Hurricane B's our name, fuck the government. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Shouts out to everybody that's about to watch this shit on the playback. And shouts out to everybody that comes through to the HHN special report, the Fuck the Government podcast. Shouts out to everybody that fucks with my music heavy. Shouts out to everybody that fuck with my parodies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all for fucking with my parody music. My parody music. Woo! I'm one of the coldest motherfucking parody singers of all time. I'm one of the best looking motherfucking MCs the world has ever seen. Hold my drinks, bitch. I'm Rick James. Enjoy yourself. HHN special report. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to everybody. Everybody. I made sure, I stopped by the Bearded Conversation, a.k.a. Bearded Studios, a.k.a. Bearded After Dark, a.k.a. the Bearded Tabernacle. Shouts out to Bearded, period. I made sure I went over there, gave my salutes, dropped a couple songs that they're going to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say hopefully it gets played because I know it's going to get played because this is the night everybody bringing music. And real shit, we be rocking the fuck out, y'all. We be rocking out. Shouts out, man. Shouts out to all the channels that be rocking out with underground musical content. You know what I'm saying? We the shit, son. We the shit, son. But it's the HHN special report. And before we get off into it, we're going to motherfucker start things off cool. We're going to start things off with the new track by me and C City the GOAT, a.k.a. Jordan's brother, blood brother, real brother. You know what I'm saying? C City the GOAT and Hurricane. This is Pressure. Shouts out to everybody coming through. This is the HHN special report. I am done training and I'm finally back home. Finally, The Rock has come back home.
You hear that? Fuck the law, nigga. Fuck the motherfucking government, you hear me?
Six City.
Six City the motherfucking GOAT, you hear me?
Hey.
My boy Hurricane on the motherfucking track, nigga. We said we were gonna do this shit, big homie.
Yeah, dog.
So here you go. Yeah, nigga. You hear that? I'm ready.
Empire, not for the weak-hearted. Gangsta Grills, bastard! Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I apply the pressure for any fucking money. I don't fuck with fear, cause them bitches, they retarded. I'm a goon dog. The most try to try me, I apply the pressure for any fucking money. I don't fuck with fans, cause them bitches, they retarded. Look, bitch, I'ma go dumb. If the most try to try me, the motherfucking gas, I'ma go get a shotty. Run up out the body with a motherfucking body.
Get your fucking body, ho. Nigga with the 44. Knock about it cold. Now his body going up in smoke. With the pole. Yeah, you niggas already know. For the K be the name. About to take your fucking soul. Revolutionary mind. Gotta hit them every time. Fuck the government. About to hit them with the fucking nine. And it's modified. Put the laser beam between your eyes. Fuck the police. About to hit them in the fucking spine. We get private pressure. Nothing less than we be on it, ho. Shot them in the throat. Time bed. Leaking on this coat. Shot them off a boat. Got a gun. Make your body float. Everybody gotta go. Saying sorry, now a hoe. I'ma get this money, ho. I ain't getting ready, bitch. Automatic FZ is all I'm gonna be spraying with. Hit you with the shotty and it make your fucking body flip. Fucking FBI, they can catch these fucking hollow tips. Government Apollo shit. Elon Musk and microchips. And I think they about to plan another scam, living bitch. Fuck all this is shit. I'ma go and let it rip. On the Capitol, spitting lyrics in them bullets, bitch. AR with the coolest kid. RPG is cool as shit. Blowing up a building with your motherfucking crew in it. AR with the coolest kid. RPG is cool as shit. Blowing up a building with you and your crew in it, bitch. Fuck the government. Woo! HHN special report. About to keep on going for a minute. We're gonna play another couple tracks and then we're gonna motherfucking get off into the news. Let's get it. It's the new track that Occupy to get it. HHN special report. HHN special report. Rolling out that rifle, sniping headshots. Your brains is gonna be dying out the wrath of the Titans. Still the government tonight. And that my blade is gonna be spicy. There'll be no more sacrifices. Selling children for some prices. Gotta save them all tonight. Get it in the dough. The least to get down on the floor. As I smoke, pull a gun out the coat. Shoot you in your throat. Time to go on another mission. Sniper in position. Tell my girl, listen, I'm about to walk into this building. If you see some people running out, you shoot them in the dome. Then we gone, like the smoke of bones. So we make it home in the zone. Take it to the room, girl, it's time to bone. After that, I got a mission on my new encrypted phone. Hacking all the analytics, all the symbols and digits, all the picture of the target. Now it's time to go and get her. Made it to the location with a regal shirt and did him dressed like a homeless person when I walked up and killed him. Occupy the Getty, occupy the Getty, bitch. Occupy the Getty, time to save the children quick. Occupy the Getty, occupy the Getty, bitch. Occupy the Getty, put a finger to the government. Occupy the Getty, occupy the Getty, bitch. Occupy the Getty, time to save the children quick. Occupy the Getty, occupy the Getty, bitch. Occupy the Getty, middle finger to the government. Not a joke, we gon' go for broke. Infiltrate a boat, where to go? They got the kids on the bomb floor, so let's go. I need 3 teams, rifles with the beams, cut the power on the boat. They will never see a thing. We got night vision creeping in, see the evil plan again. Fucking 10 laws, I'm the last of my assassin kid. And you business leaders, I'ma hit you with a dragon kick. Shoot you fucking bankers, y'all will never fucking laugh again. Mr. Prime Minister and Mr. President, chop they body up, throw they bodies in the fucking bed. Shoot the captain now while the dude captain up the shit. Knocking down the floor, save the kids, then we gotta do. Yes, fuck the government, time for us to take them down. Frequency weapon, this is my revolutionary sound. Fuck the police, never scared, gotta take them down. Fuck the police, never scared, gotta take them down. Occupy the Getty, occupy the Getty, bitch. Occupy the Getty, time to save the children quick. HHN special report. They fucking with the farms. They fucking with the farms, y'all.
David Menzies already rightfully said at the moment, the call is paused. The CFIA is still there. They're still there. The farmers are still kicked out of the pens, not allowed to see the animals. And there's actually a massive blue fence that's come up. Super Safe Group brought in a fence after suspicious fire ended up going at the hay bales, which the CFIA has lined up in a way that we believe is to be used as sort of a kill box when they actually herd the animals in here. Now, the newest news...
Cull the herd. Far Cry 5. Cull the herd.
Worth noting, of course, is that last night there was another fire at the hay bales. Now, again, the CFIA is there. The RCMP is there. They literally have a fence there now. So the farmers believe that this is probably just the hay combusting at this point. Whether or not that's the same thing that happened before, that's still to be determined. But what is standing out to you guys about Dallas Brody? I'll start with you. One thing I noticed is people like yourself, and I would say a handful of politicians, were speaking to this issue. This has been an ongoing issue. I started covering this story 9 months ago, and you guys were one of the earlier ones to speak to it. Now we're hearing a lot, which is good. It should be that way. But what do you think that is? Why does it seem like certain parties, they all speak at the same time when it's almost popular to do so? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I noticed it. It's called the New World fucking Order. If every government, prime minister, dictator, world leader, WEF, UN, if they are on the same agenda to depopulate and fuck with your farm and take away your freedom of speech and try to take away your weapons, nigga, that's the New World Order. I don't believe in coincidences, people. If everybody is doing this shit at the same time to fuck over the people, this is the New World Order. The New World Order is not coming. It's here. It's already here. World War III is not coming. It's already here. Read Albert Pike, World War III, and then read world history from World War I to World War II and to his World War III that he said in his book right before the 1900s. Then it was published again in the early 1900s. But the nigga wrote this shit in the late 1800s. I said it one time. 1800s. Albert Pike, World War III. You look it up. We are living in it. It's not motherfucking coming. It's here. The world will not end in a bang. It'll end in a whimper. You know what I'm saying? But it might end with a bang if we believe the wag the dog psyop. But we ain't about to believe that shit. But at the end of the day, shouts out to everybody coming through. Shouts out to everybody coming through. They fucking with the farmers. And real shit, it's not good to fuck with the farmers because like these are motherfuckers that's helping the motherfucking distribution of bringing motherfucking eggs, milk, and like whatever the fuck is coming off the farm, going to the motherfucking trucks, and the trucks take it to the stores and shit. So it's like, come on, man. They want everything digital. They want your ass in the 15-minute smart city, and they want your ass eating lab-grown meat and bugs and drinking fluoride, the 100% version, fully demasculated. They're turning the frogs game. Black Alex Jones, Infowars.com. I'm over here on the HHN special report. Shouts out to Hurricane. Hurricane, how you doing today? Man, I'm doing cool. I just got off of, training and shit. Very good. Hurricane has like 3 fucking jobs, 4 jobs with this podcast and the music. God damn it, Hurricane. How do you do it? How the fuck do you do it? This is Black Alex Jones, Infowars.com. Shit. I just live life one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? Just try to expose the government, get everybody aware and all this shit. Very good. At BlackAlexJonesInfowars.com. We're over here on the HHN special report talking about some goddamn farmers being fucked with by the CFIA, whatever the fuck this new alphabet group. I never heard of them before. And they building shit around your farms and they're burning your hay. They are the ones that's burning it. Black Alex Jones.
Yes, I have noticed that. And in general, what I've noticed in politics is that very few people are willing to take the initial position out in front that hasn't been thoroughly vetted yet, and it's not a safe zone yet. So once someone takes the lead on something, politicians tend to say, okay, it's safe to go there and potentially even beneficial to me to go there. So they will then, there's that saying, politicians don't start parades, they jump in front of them. I think that's true, and they wait to see if it's safe, which I don't like that about politicians, because as politicians, we're supposed to be showing leadership, not just following what's popular in the moment. And So I prefer politicians who get out in front and explain to people why this is an important issue and why we need to defend whatever right is being damaged here. And I think it's really about safety.
About a lot.
There we go. Control under the guise of safety. But I think she's speaking on the behalf of the people that lost their farms, though. But like at the same time, when she said politicians, she said we should be being transparent. It's like, yeah, you should be, but you're not. Well, you are. And this what also makes me mad. You know, people that's really good people that want to get into politics, but then find out how corrupt it is. You should just leave politics alone. Draw all your money out of the account, start your own motherfucking business, and get the fuck away from the government, as far away from the government as possible. Real shit. And it's real crazy because it's rare for certain people to motherfucking wake up and realize what the fuck they going through with some bullshit. Or what the fuck they're doing to people is wrong. And then they be like, you know, like they think they doing a good thing, but like, no, nigga, your government is killing people through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. Nigga. And you are helping pass laws to motherfucking keep that shit going and to keep people down, to keep people stagnant, or the motherfucker make them want to fucking self-delete. You politicians are the most evilest motherfuckers on the planet. Like real shit. And they say being a rapper is dangerous. No, being a politician is dangerous because if you speak the truth, you're dead. Or you're dead. Or you end up somehow crazy, ODing, heart attack, stroke, aneurysm, just on some mysterious shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's, it's fucking crazy. Or you wake up in a hotel in the sky. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're fucking with the farmers.
Of things. I mean, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency is hell-bent on killing these healthy ostriches who, as of today, are 255 days asymptomatic and healthy. Now, Odessa, I think I might have actually originally come across this.
Yeah. This is about the healthy ostriches getting deleted. Cull the herd. Now, I bet you wonder why the fuck Hurricane talking about ostriches in the farm and shit. It's like, shit, these motherfuckers are killing innocent motherfucking animals.
Story
Healthy
from
animals.
your reporting way back in, I don't know, December or January. Around December was when they did the 2 PCR tests on the deceased carcasses. They've never actually tested any of the surviving birds that they're about to slaughter. But what stands out to you with the progression of, you know, those initial stories of, hey, these farmers are saying their birds are healthy, to them still, the latest, the CFIA saying, oh, upon further testing of those samples we took 9 months ago, we've determined they have a mutant virus, actually, so they really need to die.
Yeah, we took some tests, and your ostriches are not healthy. They need to die. They got a mutant virus. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is this, X-Men? Like, what the fuck, Wolverine in this bitch? I got a Wolverine ostrich over there.
When did they say that?
They said that about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they
said it 2 weeks ago. They studied the shit 9 months ago. Talk about, yeah, the test we did 9 months ago shows that that your ostriches have a mutant virus, but the ostriches are healthy. It's some bullshit.
Retest these birds,
Yeah.
Which is the number one ask of the farmers because they want to prove they're healthy.
So-
And yeah, now their top veterinarian is claiming they've gone back to the old samples instead of resampling them, saying they have an even worse form of avian flu that's highly contagious.
Wow. Now they got a worse case of avian flu that's highly contagious. Nigga, those motherfuckers, kick those motherfuckers off that farm, seal some shit in, burn some fucking hay, and start injecting motherfuckers with some shit. And then like when some shit start happening, there's all shit that we got to kill them. Man, these motherfuckers, bro, like I said, if any suit come to your fucking farm, make sure they do not leave breathing. Because any suit coming to your farm or coming to your land, they're coming to try to take your shit. Yes. I guarantee you, people need to motherfucking make sure those motherfuckers don't leave your land or your farm alive. Allegedly. But goddamn, how long you gonna keep on letting the government put their foot on your neck and take your shit?
Did you make up that?
this is an information war, and because they're losing the information war, they're grasping at straws. And the other sort of thing they've evolved, because I've been watching the horrific CBC and the horrific global news, now they're saying, well, it doesn't even matter if they're sick right now or not. There's a good chance they could get reinfected again. In other words, what they're saying is, we just want to kill anything that might get the flu. So their narrative has now changed on CBC, on global news of, okay, yeah, well, we have to kind of admit now that we haven't tested them in 8 months because of great people in the independent media who've been exposing this. They can't sort of pretend that's not the case now. So now we're just going to say, there's a chance they could get it again. So let's just kill them. It's absolutely disgusting, the media war that's now come after what the true narrative is.
You're right. You're referring to the so-called impartial scientist that the CBC had on there, who, of course, is working in the vaccine department. For in case you don't know the significance of that, these birds are actually not used for human consumption. Their eggs are part of research, antibody therapeutic research that directly...
Right. They're not for human consumption. This shit is for research. For antibodies and shit. So these motherfuckers took some healthy ones, killed the rest, and told the people, oh yeah, nigga, your motherfuckers got some shit that can contaminate the whole goddamn world. But y'all extracting shit from them so y'all can't contaminate the fucking world. I hate this fucking government.
With the vaccine agenda to go ahead and address this virus that they keep mass culling on farms for. Now, David, I'm going to throw to you. You're over in Ontario. I know you said earlier, like, the world is really watching, which is the slogan the farm came up with before the world was watching about these birds. But what do you make of, actually, I'll just let you know, you might not even know this, Rebel News was trending because of this reporting. And so what do you make of the significance of how many eyes are on this story, perhaps even breaking out of an echo chamber to see what Rebel News has to say about it?
Right, Drain. And by the way, I think both Odessa and Dallas made excellent points with the angles they went after. But I think part of the story, Drea, to me, and I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangerine here, is that here we have a herd of almost 400 birds. They're completely healthy. They're harmless to everyone. Well, not everyone, as you mentioned. Big Pharma and its bottom line might be a little vulnerable to this herd of ostriches. CFIA is coming up with a solution to a problem that does not exist. Mm-hmm. Hey, Toronto Rebel News fans, listen up.
Right. They're coming up with a problem that doesn't even motherfucking exist. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Now, we're on to the next segment, but we're going to play a couple songs first. Let's go. This is HHN Special Report.
Road One Production.
Detroit is my home, nigga. Coming through with the crown, nigga. Got a feeling with brothers that you down, nigga. Stay in the zone, nigga. Got my own niggas. Smoke at the weed, sipping Patron, nigga. Go in the club, throw in the dub, ain't giving the fuck. They got my chain, motherfucking the truck. I've been pouring the tub, for the dub, but they go on the road. Tell me where you wanna go. Make it strip, for the girl. I'ma make it strip, for the boom, I'ma make it flick. I'ma take a picture, put it on right quick, so the motherfucker pay for it. So cold with this Mac shit, pulling up in the black whip, with the box on to get cracked quick, make your ass do a backflip. Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't touch this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't touch this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't touch this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't touch this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Slow mo with the fast shit, whip your ass with a classic. Got a bad chick with some mad kicks, kick your ass through a glass, bitch. Crash out like Lex Luthor, flex hard like Lex Luthor. Money bigger than Respucia, headshot with a tech shooter. Nightmare like Fred Krueger, hang you next to a dead ruler. I'm a fair shooter, turn your ass to some dead losers. Spit rhymes you can't fuck with, have me the rock gon' dunk this. Blast a cop with the pump quick, who's next? You better run, bitch. Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't test this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't test this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't test this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Detroit with the best bitch, take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't test this like Goldberg.
Down Road 1 production.
Take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't test this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch? Detroit be the best, bitch. Take the head off your neck quick with the best hit. You can't test this like Goldberg. Who next, bitch?
Let's get it. Next.
Say that I was. I want to come back to maybe a little bit of science here. Dr. Scott, what would happen if we stopped routine childhood vaccines?
Well, we know that there would be preventable outbreaks of preventable illness and death.
Bullshit.
Maybe you can expand a little bit. Why is it that unvaccinated children who, say, come down with measles can lead to outbreaks in schools and communities around the country? I know it sounds like a simple, common sense question, but I'm not a scientist, and I'm asking questions because I'm curious.
Yeah, so these are contagious diseases, and they can spread to people who either weren't able to get vaccinated or who didn't get vaccinated or who are severely immunocompromised.
And that's substantiated by studies and by real-life experience, most recently in Texas, correct?
Correct. Yeah, vaccines have definitely played a role in, helping stop these outbreaks. I don't know how that could be denied.
Correct. And you have recently launched a project to document all of the randomized control trials that have been conducted by licensed vaccines. Could you talk a little bit about what that project has revealed?
Yeah, I think that you might have missed some of our discussion, but
I apologize to you as I do to everyone here.
And let me just say that the scientific evidence supporting vaccine safety and efficacy really represents one of the most extensive bodies of medical research ever assembled. And so we screened thousands of studies online, and we cataloged 1,088 randomized control trials that were published between 1941 and 2025 from around the world, covering vaccines from adenovirus to Zika virus. These are all publicly accessible, and transparency is built in by design. On our Google spreadsheet that is accessible to everyone with internet access, there are links that you can click on to see the primary source. And so across 7 decades of trials, we found no evidence of suppression. The challenge really is the sheer volume, not access to data. There are a lot of studies out there. There are a lot of poor quality studies out there that get published, even no matter how bad they are. There is a massive amount of studies out there, especially around COVID vaccines.
And the ones that are not published are available, are they not? It's available. Studies are available even if they're not published.
Well, I mean, this one wasn't.
And others as well, correct? There are links to them. They're available to people who ask about them, who want to make them public.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's not that hard to get a study published somewhere. I mean, there are thousands of vaccine studies.
Mr. Siri, we've been talking about medical issues. You're not a medical doctor, are you?
No, sir.
And you're not an immunologist or biologist or any kind of...
Or vaccinologist, no, but I depose them regularly, including the world's leading ones with regards to vaccines, and I have to make my claims based on actual evidence. When I go to court with regards to vaccines, I don't get to rely on titles.
Okay.
The fuck?
But you're not a doctor.
No, I prefer not to be a doctor because I prefer to rely on the evidence, not slogans like we've been hearing.
Okay. Let me ask you, have you spoken to Secretary Kennedy about his decision to approve COVID-19 or limit the approval and availability of COVID-19 vaccine?
No, sir.
You have not. Okay. Have you spoken to him about the vaccine injury compensation program?
I do not recall.
You have represented him, correct?
Yeah, I represented him when he was running for president of the United States of America. I've represented him during that period to get him off ballots across the country. I've represented him in some other capacities. I've also co-counseled with him in many cases for almost a decade.
Have you been under consideration to be part of his team at HHS?
I have not put my name in to be part of the government. I respectfully prefer to be outside of government.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers, I understand your degree is in political economy, correct?
Correct. As I imagine, to earn a PhD
one must make an original contribution to knowledge is verified by external peer review. That's the degree that I have. And unfortunately, these days, medical school is just a glorified trade school for people trained to obey the pharmaceutical industry. Now, trade schools can be great, but but Western allopathic medicine has completely lost its way. So, but I'm a doctor of philosophy and social science.
Okay, I guess we've established your views on the medical profession. I'm curious. I don't know the answer to this question. In some of your Twitter posts, you said, and I'm quoting, "You people are all going to spend eternity in hell. Nuremberg 2 first, then hell." What did you mean by that?
I mean what I said it mean.
What did you mean by that?
What I mean by that, you motherfuckers committed crimes against humanity. You motherfuckers committed crimes against humanity. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. These motherfuckers committed crimes against humanity. And this motherfucker said these motherfuckers deserve to burn in hell. Nuremberg 2, then hell. Like, nigga, straight up. In the words of Samuel Jackson from the movie A Time to Kill, yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn it.
Thank you for the question, Senator. I believe that we are in the midst of one of the greatest crimes in human history.
No shit.
We have a product being injected into children 70 plus times over the course of their development. It's never been tested against a proper saline placebo. Over that course of that time period, chronic illness in this country has gone from 10% of children having one or more chronic conditions to now more than 50% of children having one or more chronic conditions. Secretary Kennedy, in the hearing that was last week, said that the latest data from the CDC says that 76% of Americans now have one or more chronic conditions. And I believe that lots of these chronic conditions stem from
70% of Americans. He ain't say 17, he said 70. So, if I'm to use my critical thinking skills, 70% are sheep. 30% are like you and me. We ain't comply. But he also didn't say the stats of all the shit that went up to the hundreds percentile, like cancer, heart disease, and a whole bunch of other shit that I can't even motherfucking pronounce. And the shit that people already had in them went up to a high degree percentage because of the back. So yeah, nigga said 70%. 70%. I thought it was 80 on some real shit. I thought we have 80% of sheep around us and only 20% of us got heads on our shoulders.
Iatrogenic injury. We have 3 million children with autism. Back in 1970, the rate was so low that it was essentially zero.
Exactly. In the 70s, the shit was zero. Now, 3 mil? I was watching autism centers pop up like crazy in 2008. It was biolabs and autism centers. Biolabs, autism centers. And the biolabs was disguised as a college. There was like it'll say the college name and then it'll say biolab. Technical or technological bio. Anything with bio in it, man. Biochemical. Biochemical warfare. This is Resident Evil shit, people. This is Resident Evil shit. Y'all played Resident Evil before? Old video game. Old video game for PS1. And it was on 64. But PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5. Resident Evil is about your government working with an evil pharmaceutical company named Umbrella, and they're creating bioweapons, turning motherfuckers into zombies. So, yeah. Now let's compare that to what's going on in the world today. We have a motherfucking place called the CDC that's making diseases to motherfucking kill people or to turn them into a zombie. Not an actual zombie that you see on television or that you see in movies or that you read in books or see in comic books. No, turn them into a motherfucking weak, docile slave. Just don't do nothing. Don't fight back. You're nothing. You deserve nothing. You get nothing. Shit to me. You know, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I'm outraged by that, and I think every person in this room should be outraged by that. I don't know how to say it any.
Everybody in this fucking world should be destroying their government right now. Fuck the bullshit. Purple pills, D12. How would you know about D12? What a 40 ounce. What a 40 ounce. What a 40 ounce. What you know about D12? Shouts out to Detroit, man. That's where I'm at right now. It's 10:37 in Detroit. This is the HHN special report. Rumham Cellos. Yo, bro, you from Detroit? If you from Detroit, man, shouts out to Detroit, man. What up, though, to a fellow Michiganian, to my fellow warrior from Detroit, if you're from Detroit. But like wherever you're from, nigga, shouts out to the warrior because, you know, over here, man, this is a revolutionary channel. So anybody over here is like, you're automatically is fuck the government. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the government. And if you over there from the UK, it's fuck the prime minister. Hey, Mr. Prime Minister. Yes. Blah, blah. Told my brothers in Australia, we're going to put the motherfucking prime minister on the Bobby, Mike. Oh, Mike. And to everywhere else, fuck the government wankers. These chicks don't even know the name of my band. Not from Detroit, but we listen to that album like Bible verses. Where you from, though? Where you from, though? So I give my shouts out to your city. You know what I'm saying? Got to give my shout out to all the rebels around the country, all the rebels around the world. You know what I'm saying? I got a track about to drop soon with a brother from New Zealand, bro. We got rebels in New Zealand, bro. You dig? Got rebels in Australia, rebels in the UK. I'm waiting for a rebel in Alaska or Antarctica. But I got some rebels over there in the Netherlands, man. Come on. We got rebels over there in motherfucking Uganda. Did you know the way? Did you know the way, my brother? But shouts out to wherever you from, bro. But y'all say y'all listen to D12 like Bible, bro. Yo, man, D12 is some bad motherfuckers. D12 is some bad motherfuckers, bro. Real shit. I grew up on these cats. I'm just mad that M didn't take them farther than where they needed to be. And I'm mad that proof is gone. You know what I'm saying? They motherfucking deleted proof, dog. Like, damn. I was heated by that. I was heated like a motherfucker. And all that crazy Detroit beef with Worstified now. What I love about D12, bro, real shit. When they say they about to pull up on your ass, they pulling up on your ass. And no, they ain't shooting, nigga. They whooping your ass. They pull up and they fucking stomp the shit out your ass. D12 do not play, bro. That's one of the realest groups in the D. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, yes, there's a lot of other local motherfuckers here, man. But when it comes to the realists, to me personally, because I grew up on these cats, I'm 37. You know, the motherfuckers get it in. You know, and listening to the new cats in the city, I could probably say the only one that I can really truly listen to or like relate to is probably Peasy. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Seven the General, Big Hurt, Boudang. It's pretty cool. He's kind of creative with it. You know, that's probably it. I know people gonna ask me like, "Do you listen to Big Sean?" Nah. It's like Big Sean cool, and I'm cool that he represent the D. You know what I'm saying? Like respect. But nah. I'm an East Side gutter gangster horrorcore revolutionary mixed with conscious. Like Big Sean. It's like like he's on that get money tip hoes. You know what I'm saying? It like like it ain't my style. Not saying he can't go in his bag. He can go in his bag if he wants to. I can give him his props with that song that he did with Meek Mills. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas went in on that bitch. nigga, real shit. But Slim Shady, gold hair like Jane Brady. I fucks with his first 4 albums. Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem Show, Encore. Then the other shit, he kind of, like with that motherfucking relapse, wasn't digging it. But when I turn on my horrorcore side, that album is cold as fuck. But but like not really digging it when it comes to just kicking back listening. Like you kind of got to be in the zone to listen to relapse. And you got to be in another mode to listen to relapse. I mean, like a dark mode. And the recovery wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the motherfucking yeah, it was relapse and recovery. He dropped something else. I'm not really sure, but Music to Be Murdered By, that shit still fucking fire all fucking day. Music to Be Murdered By was the shit. Shouts out to GBA Radio, bro. I'm about to give you your motherfucking flowers right now, my nigga. Let me give you your motherfucking flowers right motherfucking now, my nigga. Right now, nigga. Roll out the fucking limousine with the white doves and everything, bro. Give this nigga his motherfucking flowers. Bro, what you did with my motherfucking Detroit After Dark, nigga, that shit is a classic, bro. That shit was phenomenal. I was into that shit today, dog, on my way to my motherfucking on my way to my training. Dog, that's I'm talking about when I do my Detroit After Dark, I swear to God, bro, like what you did was what I'm aiming for, just doing it organically. Where you you took that shit and chopped that shit up perfectly, bro. You cold with it. You cold with it. You cold. You cold, bro. I'm talking about $1 million, $1 billion worthy cold. Real shit, bro. Give you your motherfucking flowers right now. Man, what you did to that shit was amazing. I ain't even, bro. That shit caught me off guard. It was like, oh shit, nigga, the GBA radio just, what? The Detroit After Dark? I was like, wait a minute. He tagged me. Let me motherfucking check this out. You chopped that shit up perfectly. Damn, son, where'd you find this? My nigga. I used to just say that shit and just motherfucking say all the other motherfucking shit. But you killed that shit. That shit was cold. That shit was cold with the audience, the applause and shit, with the crowd reactions and shit. That shit cold. That shit cold. That shit cold. Sounds like the GB Radio, man. GB Radio, man. Y'all better recognize and realize, bro. Nigga, that's $1 billion shit right there, dog. I'm talking about every second I listen to that shit. I'm like, man, like I'm just visualizing, like, nigga, we in a radio station, nigga. This shit popping like a motherfucker. Like, nigga, we worldwide with this shit, with this worldwide exclusive, nigga. Yeah, but yeah, I'm doing the Detroit After Dark. Like after this, it ain't gonna be after. I probably might start Probably like around like 11:30 or 12. But like it all depends. I might just do it all in one swoop. But nah, Artie was over there at Beard and I went over there early. I was like, let me drop shit over there and say salute because I was supposed to have done this shit earlier, but I got a call from my motherfucking boss. She was like, it's time for some training. I was like, shit. But what was cool is she was like, you want to schedule it for another time? And I was thinking, I was like, shit, I need to do this HHN. But I was like, man, what the fuck, nigga? We just manifested a fucking second job, nigga. Go to training. So, so I went to training, dog, and I just got out. Like, I thought it was gonna be motherfucking, like an in and out type shit. But no. If I'm in home care, I gotta motherfucking learn this shit. So yeah, so like it was motherfucking live fire exercise, so to say. Speaking in military terms, I was in the field for real. You dig? And learn how it is, man. Shit, man. But like real shit, the experience of helping old folks, I've been doing all that shit all my goddamn life. So it really ain't shit. But I still have to go through training on like dealing with different types of people with like different types of emotions. Motherfuckers bipolar, schizophrenic, sometimes motherfuckers always falling, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to open my mind up to be like, damn, I'm gonna be dealing with a lot of different people. Like you ain't just helping out family and friends where it's well kind of easy. This is actual motherfucking strangers. So, so just apply what you learned all your life and with the training that you learned, and you're good. Facts. I've been out to Iraq 3 times. What? It's a 16574. Seen it across all platforms. So sound like some lottery numbers. Lottery numbers.
More clearly that we need to change course in this country. And I'm terribly disappointed by the medical profession. In the social sciences, there's this term called epistemic capture, which is when the entire knowledge production process becomes captured by one industry. And that's what's happened with science and medicine. And so I think we need to change course. And I think the people who have covered up the autism epidemic and the epidemics of iatrogenic injury should be held to account for their actions.
Are you comparing?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, they actually covered up this autism shit. But I'm like, why is autism centers popping up all over the place? So I did my own research and found out, oh yeah, they injected motherfuckers. They injected motherfuckers with this shit. Every chick that I met in Detroit after the year of 2016, they at least had one kid. They had one kid and like at least one kid with autism. 2 kids is normal, but 1 kid autism. I'm like, now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it now. At first, I'm seeing buildings pop up. Now I'm seeing women with the kids that's having them. So I'm like, okay. They injecting y'all kids at birth. And this is, man, dog, this is diabolical. This is why dude said these motherfuckers deserve to burn in hell. like real shit.
I'm holding up a copy of the tweet. I'm sure you recognize it. You people are all going to spend eternity in hell. Nuremberg 2. And in another tweet, you made, I think, fairly clear that you thought Nuremberg 2 referred to executions. And then you said if we could hit those sorts of numbers, meaning the numbers of executions following the Holocaust, when pharma fails, we would be doing great. I think the inevitable conclusion there is calling for the execution of people.
I think that's
Yes. I will be the Samuel Jackson of the night. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. These motherfuckers killed your friends and family. The ones that complied with the government was attacking people that did not comply. People's jobs were threatened. People lost their jobs. People lost their small businesses. People lost friends because they did not want to comply. Oh, you don't want to comply? I can't be your friend no more. Oh, you don't want to vote for Biden? I can't be your friend or your family no more. All that shit is over. Oh, you don't want to take the vax? I can't be your boundary no more. You don't want to comply. Nigga, this shit right here showed everybody's true colors. You know, like if ain't nobody already lose a friend on some other shit, they lost a friend during COVID. like I'm talking like real shit. So
overstated. I think you're putting words in my mouth. Respectfully, Senator.
I'm asking the question.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So look, let's
I'm
put it in the
saying,
context of
kill the
COVID.
government.
I've already talked about autism.
And
Let's talk
Bitcoin.
about COVID. The state, however you define that, the military, CDC, Tony Fauci,
Get him.
Ralph Barrick at the
Get 'em.
University of North Carolina,
Get him.
created a weaponized virus.
Get him.
Correct?
Get
Gain
'em.
of function research.
Get him.
They contracted it out to China, and it caused a pandemic around the world once it was released. The government created a weaponized virus that then got out and caused a global pandemic. When are we going to have accountability for that?
Or to executions.
Gotta go back.
And then you said if
Gotta
we
go
could
back
hit
and
those
hear that
sorts of
again.
numbers, meaning
Go back and hear that
the
again.
numbers of executions following the Holocaust, when pharma fails, we would be doing great. I think the inevitable conclusion there is calling for the execution of people.
I think that's overstated. I think you're putting words in my mouth. Respectfully,
I'm
Senator.
asking the question.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So look, let's
I'm
put it in the
saying,
context of
kill the
COVID.
government.
I've already talked about autism.
And
Let's talk
Bitcoin.
about COVID. The state, however you define that, the military, CDC, Tony Fauci,
Get him.
Ralph Barrick at the
Get 'em.
University of North Carolina,
Get him.
created a weaponized virus.
Get him.
Correct?
Get
Gain
'em.
of function research.
Get him.
They contracted it out to China, and it caused a pandemic around the world once it was released. The government created a weaponized virus that then got out and caused a global pandemic. When are we going to have accountability for that? I generally don't
Right.
understand why government officials are allowed to engage in
Rogers,
gain of
I'm not
function
putting
research.
words in your mouth. I'm just quoting your words.
I would like to
And
have
I think
accountability for the COVID era, and I'd like to have accountability for the fact that the CDC has known since 1999 that vaccines cause autism, and they've covered it up for 26 years. How do we begin to have accountability? You want to call it something different? Truth commissions, criminal trials? I would
You're
welcome that.
comparing the COVID-19 vaccine to the Holocaust.
Yes.
Sir, respectfully.
I will ask that these posts be entered in the record if there's no objection.
No objection. Okay, let's. I want to move on.
Dude's like, I want to move on. I want to move on. This is uncomfortable. This is making me uncomfortable. This is making me uncomfortable, sir. Let's move on. I think he said objection too. It was like, yo, I want to add these in the record. So no, we ain't adding that shit in the record. Fuck that motherfucker out. Oh, I'm gonna move on to the next one. This is important, everybody. And you know what's even more crazy? Nobody's gonna get locked up for this. Nobody's getting locked up for this. This is why I'm coming out with a comic book called The Adventures of Ron Paul. The Adventures of Ron Paul, bro. Y'all know who Ron Paul is. He was the one that was grilling Fauci. Ron Paul in my comic book is going to be a dog-ass, bad-ass Rambo mixed with James Bond, mixed with John Wick, mixed with Equalizer. He's going after Dr. Fauci, right? It's going to be like after this last hearing and shit. Fauci go on this motherfucking private plane and go to his little island and shit, heavily guarded and shit. And he sit on this motherfucking throne eating cheese and shit. Nigga, bro, Ron Paul gonna come in that bitch lighting everybody the fuck up, bro. He gonna kiss his wife and goodbye. Yo, bro, I'm gonna have to drag it out. I really would just want to end it just like that. Like, man, fuck this nigga. But I want to add Candace Owens as a femme fatale and shit. I'm like, yo, bro. I want to add motherfucking I was gonna add some motherfucking politicians and some public figures in this bitch. I was gonna fuck this shit up, man. This shit is about to be a hit, y'all. This shit about to be a hit, y'all. I'm doing the Adventures of Ron Paul, bro. I gotta do it, bro. I gotta do it, bro. I got to do it. I got to do it. Because, nigga, this shit is real, bro. People gonna actually understand. Even Ron Paul gonna be like, bro, this is one of the greatest books I ever read. Because I'm going to capture his personality. I'm going to capture his personality. And it's going to motherfucking make that nigga be like, hey, yo, this is a good book. Even though I'm a bloodthirsty fucking killer. But you capture my personality, bro. This is exactly the things that I will fucking say. Shout out to Joe. Tell him something, Joe. We just got done listening to a COVID hearing. But now we're about to rock out and go to the last segment. And then we're going to do Detroit After Dark in about an hour. Because, you know, the only thing open up after 12 is a club and some legs. But hopefully this shit don't motherfucking drag too long. You know what I'm saying? You know. But you know when I'm playing music, it is what it is. And the cool thing about it is, get a badass rebel bit, a rebel chick, someone to motherfucking rebel with. You gotta get one so you can take down the government with her.
Let me hit you with this laid back hit. Reminisce about the time while I'm rolling the split. Spending time with a chick, yeah, I hop in the whip. Mesmerized while she drive as I stare at her tits. I love the suspense that the story commits. Making love in the woods, yeah, the shit was intense. If it's same private property, we hop in the fence. She adventurous, yo, I ain't stopping the chick. We fucking in the labs by the satellite chips. Then I took it to the roof by the satellite dish. Then we jumped off the roof, parachute to the coop. In the getaway car with a trunk full of loot. Made it to the hideout, we aborted the troops. Then the girl got low, blew me like a flute. Their job well done, give her a salute. Kick back and relax, sip the gin and the juice. Revolutionary opportunists, who us? Part 2. Revolutionary opportunists. Let me hit you with this laid back tune. Got the greatest rooms, about to go straight to the moon. We was in the mood, feel the energy in the room. In the cosmos, it's just me and her in the news. Now we got a call, got another mission to get. She didn't hesitate, she got a gun off the clip. Headed to the villa, area gets surrounded by killers. She my overwatch, my baby girl was sniping the niggas while I'm in the field. Call me John Wick with the skills, made it to the boss. You got 2 seconds to deal, so tell me the code. So I get my money to go, but you didn't know. Had a red dot on this dome, she said area clear, walked up and handed the beer, but the mission complete sweet. Now I'm telling them cheers, now we on the road, about to head straight to the mold, have to lay low and then disappear like a ghost. Revolution, hope. Yeah. Hey, let's get it. Revolutionary opportunists. Who us? Hey, you know what it is. Revolutionary opportunists. Let me hit you with true potential, I'm too essential. Revolutionary lyrics will make the world tremble. Keep it simple, I'm going ham on this instrumental. But the government say it loud so you won't remember. Did this member from January to December. Feds is mad because they dealing with the epicenter. And my temper will make you whimper, you a little nigga. I'm a god, I turn states into bloody rivers. Metaphorical fuck corrigible, I'm a beast. Off the leash like Jet Li, I'm being leashed. I'm a feast on every fed that fuck with me. With my lyrics, and yeah, I gotta say it publicly.
I'm the pebble that's saying ripples on every level. I'm a rebel that's sending shots at you fucking devils. So the globalist motherfuckers, they can get it too. My girl sent me a mission, what we gonna do? Hey, start a revolution. You know what it is. Hey, what it is. Revolutionary upper two nuts. Who us? Shooter. Hey, yeah. HHN special report. Revolutionary upper two nuts. Who us? Shooter. Bah. You know what it is. Revolutionary upper two nuts. Who us? Hey, yeah. Throw your hands up. Revolutionary upper two nuts. Who was shooter? All right, about to get over to the last segment. Then we're gonna play a couple tracks. Then we go get out of here and wait for the Detroit After Dark. Now, here we go.
Florida has launched 2 lawsuits that aim directly at Nutaku, a massive hub for anime games, and SegPay, a payment processor known for serving adult platforms.
Yeah. Florida is motherfucking suing the motherfucker that's trying to have a nigga back. A payment processor that's outside of Visa and MasterCard. Because we talked about the payment processors before. Now, Florida is suing a payment processor for actually helping us out because we actually sell adult content or grown content or whatever, but it's legal. 2, it's pixels. 3, it's not real. You're taking a person's livelihood and you expect a nigga not to fucking snap on his fucking government. Don't worry, but I know what y'all trying to do. Y'all trying to get a nigga to snap so y'all can justify killing us with martial law, but don't worry. We gonna do this shit strategically and smart. We gonna fuck this government up. We gonna burn this planet down. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Over some anime? Yep, over some anime, because it's my livelihood. Yup. That's what people are gonna be saying. It's like these motherfuckers take away my freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and they take my motherfucking business. Fuck that, nigga. I got nothing to lose now. But you got a wife and daughter. She gonna have to understand that I gotta fight for my motherfucking freedom. And some motherfuckers don't have none either. Nothing to lose. It's over.
Then we have Brazil enacts age verification law mandating digital ID. Then we have Australia's under 16 social media ban that could extend to Reddit, Twitch, Roblox, and even dating sites, but it doesn't just stop there. We also have this extending to gaming platforms like Steam, and Valve has yet to make a comment on the situation. But once again, it doesn't just stop there. Among the list of different restrictions from Australia's under 16 law, you have GitHub that's going to be restricted, a cloud-based platform for sharing software code. And let's be completely blunt, anyone that is aware of GitHub knows kids are not using GitHub. The real reason why this in particular is being restricted is to restrict adults from potentially making their own software or code or whatever to get around digital ID or to try to keep their privacy private, for instance. So it's very obvious that what this government, in particular Australia, is doing is not about think of the children or protect the kids. It's all about control. But let's go one step further. We also have this. The EU still wants to scan your private messages and photos. 7 member states opposing, 12 member states supporting, 8 member states undecided. I'll get into this in just a moment. Then we have the Prime Minister of UK, which straight up goes completely mask off and is more or less saying like, okay, I created the problem. Here is the solution to the problem, but I'm not going to fix the problem. I'm just going to control and invade your privacy, so to speak. And you can obviously see just from the community note that was added here, people are not happy. I mean, people are very unhappy with what the Prime Minister of UK said about pretty much controlling the public, censoring the internet, and also restricting other companies around the world as well. You have big content creators like even Asmongold, for instance, talking about this. So it's really big indication that, yes, this is kind of a talk of the town today. But obviously, in response to this that came out earlier today, we had this petition to the UK government and Parliament, which has over 1,100,000 signatures. And to put this in perspective, when this announcement from the Prime Minister came out earlier today, the signatures here for this petition was like around 200,000. And then within a span of like 10 or so hours, this quickly jumped over 1 million signatures, which is a pretty big deal, because if you read the bottom of this here, if the actual petition has over 100,000 signatures, it will be brought up to Parliament for a debate, for basically a governmental response. Now, to kind of remind everybody, about 2 months ago, when the whole Online Safety Act happened with the UK, there was a petition that reached about like 300 to 400,000 signatures, and the UK government pretty much responded saying, we heard you, we know what you're saying, but we don't care. We are thinking of the children, protect the kids, while we restrict adults and freedom of expression and speech. That's pretty much what the UK government responded with 2 months ago. And obviously, since then, there's been a lot more that's happened. The boiling pot has gotten even more hot. A lot of people are not happy by any means, especially with what's happened lately. And with the overall announcement from the Prime Minister directly talking about the situation that people are very upset about, but then his solution to it is not fixing the problem, but restricting the internet and people even more, a part of the UK public. Obviously, people are extremely unhappy. Now, I don't ask for this very much, guys, but I think it's very important to ask this right now, especially with the context of how important this video is. Please do leave a like on it, because it will help more people become aware of what's going on right now with this situation.
This is the HHN Special Report. Make sure you like, share, subscribe for more content. Shouts out to everybody coming through and everybody that's going to watch on the playback. And make sure you hit that Cash App, $ Hurricane JW. I need to buy me a goddamn laptop. Hook me up. $ Hurricane JW.
And more people being able to fight back against the censorship of the internet. So once again, leave a comment, leave a like on the video, whatever you can do, share it with your friends, because more people need to be aware of what's going on. And if you remain silent and you don't talk about this and let more people become aware of it, then all your rights are going to be taken away. So that is why I'm really asking you at this time. I don't normally ask, but please do leave a like on this video. So as you can see, there is a lot that has happened in just like the last few days that I'm going to be covering in this video. So I think what's very important to talk about, I guess, is first off, what the Prime Minister here said about, censorship, digital ID, age verification, everything like that. And then we're going to go back to the very beginning, what I started with first in this video. So first off, we all know what the UK has been doing. It's literally some shit
so let me fast forward.
Allow you to figure out and contact your local representative. I'll link this in the description for those that want to call their form of government or whatever to stop their internet from being basically censored. So link is in the description. But let's move on to the next thing. So now we need to talk about Florida suing adult game platform and payment processor over alleged violations of state digital age verification law. This one is just insanity to me, because at first glance, when you look at them suing a payment processor, I'm not going to lie, I thought it was good news, because we've all seen a lot of bad news when it comes to payment processors in the last few months and years actually at this point. And when you hear that Florida is suing one, you're like, oh, it's probably good news. But in reality, it's not. And the reason for that is because if you do a quick read, just even at the beginning of it, this is literally what it says. Florida has launched 2 lawsuits that aim directly at Nutaku, a massive hub for anime games, and SegPay, a payment processor known for serving adult platforms. So basically, Florida is suing a payment processor that actually allows adult content, that doesn't get in the way from legal purchases. Florida is suing that. They're suing that type of payment processor, which is, okay. The one payment processor that is trying to allow people to use their money freely and legally is being sued for that, which is some pretty wild stuff. Yeah. But then also you have an adult gaming platform, which houses anime games, adult games, etc., is also getting a lawsuit against it. I'm just like, oh my goodness, dude. We live in a clown world.
The slip-on orthopedic shoe.
We live in a clown world. We live in such a clown world. There's so many other problems going on right now in this world than this, that this doesn't even need to be a big focus. There's so much more other things going on. I don't understand why so many governments, so many people in power decided to come together as like, we are going to censor, control, and stop you from speaking out on the internet. I don't understand. And it really irks me, because there's nothing more important I can really talk about right now than this, because I feel like it's wrong of me to talk about anything else besides this, because this is not just, let's say, affecting me. This affects everyone. This hurts everyone on the internet, because if one country is allowed to do this, which technically has already been allowed in UK, it will be a domino effect, and we are seeing that. We are seeing that happen. Multiple countries, multiple forms of government initiating very similar laws, doing very similar things, and it's just like, I've talked about this already. When you have 1 thing, 2 things, or even 3 things happen back to back, you can chalk it up as a coincidence. But when it happens 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 times, so in a row, that's no longer a coincidence. It's not. It's not. And the big thing here is a lot of people are trying to play like politics with this. And they're trying to say, oh, one side's doing this, one side isn't. But the problem here is that that's what these people want. They want you to fight. They want you to be at each other's throats and not look at the bigger picture of what they're doing to manipulate the public, to keep everybody distracted, fighting each other before they can pass these type of laws. It's so gross, man. I hate this so much. And if there is one silver lining here, I'm glad to see so many signatures for this petition against the Prime Minister and what they did today. I really, really, really hope this goes somewhere and that the government doesn't just do a response like we don't care. We don't care about what you say. I actually hope there is an official response and there is some pushback against this digital ID because this will be a very bad thing. If this is allowed, this will continue to go to many different other countries. Just FYI. I'll leave it at that. Florida has launched two.
All right. Yep. Now, we gonna play a couple more tracks. Then we go get up out of here. Then I'm gonna do my Detroit After Dark around like 11:50 or some shit, or like midnight. You already know how the game go. The Empire, not for the weak-hearted.
Hurricane with the dope flow, go for the slow bro. Get your ass with the GoPros, and I got a fofo. Everybody know no mercy in my dojo. I need no pro. Wanna keep a bit of pen from the bond, then I gotta leave on the bed. Head to the block, got a drink with the women, then back to the crib with the weed with the women. In the bedroom, gotta put it to the limit. Going all night, you fucking up the limit. Out in the bar by the stone of the killing. For the government, cause they know I'm not business. Tell baby girl, put the cyber in position. Go up here, get back to the chiller. Chillin' like a bit of see you in a minute. Put your fingers up, put your ass in the wings, get naked. Overload. Making everything system overload. Let's go. Look at everything in the building. Let's go. Overload. Look at everything in the building. The bomb in the motherfucking ceiling. You gon' be you niggas ain't living. System overload. Hey. Let's go. Look at the motherfucking bomb in the ceiling. Came from the east side, the way the killers in the G's vibe. Like a hurricane bitch to a speed by. You would never be revived. You dead by the seaside, but they hijack nigga G5. This bitch won't be 5. Never blow that bitch up. For the shit with a number truck. The motherfucker better run with run. Mama said it's gonna fuck you up. You get up in my way. Poison's good, I gotta hit it in the blade. Like the sun, I gotta kill it in the shade. Niggas ain't ready cause I'm running off the stage. Find the days, gotta look up the play. On the stage, when they're looking up the play. Mind control, we can hear what I say. At the drone, put a bomb in it. Overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. System overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. Overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. System overload. I do motherfucker building. Put that bomb on the motherfucker ceiling. Niggas ain't living. Overload.
About to get up out of here. HHN special report. Then we're gonna come back for Detroit After Dark.
Let the flood return, your people gonna learn, everybody gonna learn now, that I will flood the world right now, I'll destroy your government right now. Kill a motherfucker, throw a bit of river, I'ma do a bigger quicker day, anybody double pull the trigger, eliminate the government, the public, you motherfuckers about to get your motherfuckers on the cake, got the roll. Rubber land, everybody running there, killing the motherfucking cops for the renegade, shooting the motherfucking building, they gonna be running there, blowing it up, I'm having the motherfucking funny day, and I'm the only motherfucker that wanna fight the government. Motherfuckers, people wanna like the government. I got the motherfuckers fight the government. In the White House is the place I'm running in. John Wick, everybody up in the bed. Equalize a motherfucker, got me time to quit. Hitting up bitches looking like Joyce to win. Love or death was the choice to pick. Got a motherfucking sword again. Chopping everybody else to record and shit. Be the cop with the porcelain. Turn the beds to a chorus again. Star Wars like the force within. Like a motherfucking speed. If it realest, the realest, I never really. You about to feel it until the stupid fans come and get it. Revolutionary lyrics. You hear it, your favorite, the furious spirit. Kill the dog, listen to me, bitch, I'm a chopper. It's a popper with a chopper. It's a proper. Better call him, better go doctor. Like I'm not supposed to nigga, been niggas to the chopper. Blow the bitch up, cause bitch, I'm a monster. Hurricane come and better pay to the father. I kill that motherfucker, live in state in Nevada. God kill a nigga, I just your mind. Ain't nobody ready for the monster. Return, your people gon' learn. Everybody gon' learn now. That I will flood this world right now. I'll destroy your government right now. Let the flood return, your people gon' learn. Everybody gon' learn now. That I will flood this world right now. I'll
sure your government right now. So let the flood return. Shouts out to everybody coming through. This is the HHN special report. We're going to end it right here, but I'm coming back for the Detroit After Dark. Just give me about 20 or 30 minutes because you know, once it hit midnight, the only thing open up after 12 is a club and some legs. You know we got to motherfucker do that Detroit After Dark. Hey, yo. But after this, you can probably catch me at Bearded Conversation. You know, I'm going to go back to get my salute, say what up, though, to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I think the JVJ network might be popping. I get my salutes over there too. But Bearded is over there rocking out with the music. So if y'all love to rock out to some music, go to Bearded Conversation. And then I'm gonna start my Detroit After Dark around midnight, probably around like 11:50, 11:55, midnight. You know, it all depends. You know what I'm saying? But like I just had to get this news out because I was supposed to have done it earlier, but I got a call from the boss lady. She needed me to come in for training. And it was, you know, and it was some good training. It was a live fire exercise. I was in the field with it. You know what I'm saying? But everything was cool. Everything was real cool. Man, I think she got an eye for me, y'all. Have you ever heard a man sleeping his way to the top before? This might be my first experience, but let me say, I'm just bullshit, man. But like, look, I'm just happy to motherfucking get this new gig so I can stack up this bread and make some shit pop. You know what I'm saying? This is motherfucking gig number 2, y'all. Gig number 2, and I'm about to get gig number 3. Just a time job, love and likes, okay. I'm gonna watch the replay now. Okay, cool. Yep. Hey yo, Vonta, I'm about to start the Detroit After Dark in about like 20 minutes. Please come through. Captain's orders, baby. Park the USS Vonta, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I just remember, you know, we already docked right now, but yeah. Hope the training all worked. Yes, the training was well. It was good. It was great. It was great, Vonta. It was great. You know what I'm saying? It was a live fire exercise. I was leading the squad command like Johnny Rico, baby. But it's good to see you. But you know what? Fuck it. Since you here, Detroit After Dark. Since you here, should I start Detroit After Dark right now? Should I start it right now? Because like real talk. I did an HHN mix with the Detroit After Dark before. So should I start it right now since you here, baby? You know what? I'm going to start it now. Oh, HHN is over. You'll have a break for 20 minutes. All right. Okay, baby. Ooh, y'all lucky. Y'all lucky the queen spoke. Y'all lucky the goddess has spoken. Okay. Got 20 minutes to chill in holodeck 3 for a minute. All right. I'll be back in 20 minutes, y'all. Y'all keep the notifications on. And you know, I'ma still send out the back sit on the bottom just in case they turn off notifications and shit. And I hope they ain't throw my shit in the junk folder again. I sent you some flight logs, Vonta. So check my flight logs, baby. Check my flight logs. Wink, wink. You already know what it is. But yeah, 20 minutes. I'll be back. I'll be back in 20 minutes, y'all. And we're gonna rock out. We're gonna talk a little. And you already know what it is. So give me 20 minutes. I guess we'll rock out at Bearded for a minute. Like, it's already like threw some music over there. Like, first I was like, all right, let me just motherfucking give my salute, say what up to the chat, throw some music over there, and come over here. So like, he probably already played my music already, but I'm gonna still go over there and say what up and be like, I'm just chilling until it's time for Detroit After Dark around like 11:50. I get rolling ready. All right. So I'm gonna catch y'all in 20 minutes, y'all. So that's it's 11:20 over here. That'll be around like 11:40, 11:45. Okay, cool. Yep. So I see y'all in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, y'all. So you know how we ended over here. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black Tech 9 on the waistline, looking the hype shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs that got some blow. Salute to Jordan. Much love to Vonta. Much love to everybody. I'm getting in my Detroit After Dark voice. It ain't even in Detroit After Dark yet. Shouts out to everybody anyway. Oh shit, I'm getting in the zone, Vonta. I'm getting in the zone, Vonta. Let me get up out of here. I see y'all in 20 minutes.